Nintendo Direct has been trending all over Twitter, yet Nintendo hasn't mentioned anything about an upcoming event. Here in just a few moments, we will discuss why this is becoming such a major problem and why all this is happening in the first place. Hey guys, Remember 20 back again, and everywhere you look, everyone seems to be talking about the Nintendo Direct that hasn't even been announced by Nintendo. I'm going to admit, it fooled me. I was on Twitter yesterday, it was trending everywhere, and I was like, oh my god, Nintendo must have announced a new Nintendo Direct coming up or something like that. So I go to Nintendo's Twitter page, there's nothing there. It's all hogwash, it's all bullshit. Nintendo has not announced a Nintendo Direct. It's just people talking about maybe a Nintendo Direct coming. And I'm so sick and tired of so many people making videos about a Nintendo Direct that might come. Of course, around this time of the year, Nintendo will always have some type of event. There's always a Nintendo Direct. That's how Nintendo does business. Over the past decade, Nintendo's been doing Nintendo Directs. That's how they put their stuff out there. Heck, Nintendo is the innovator of E3. E3 is gone basically because Nintendo started doing their own thing. They did their Nintendo Direct. They said, screw E3. We're going to have our own event. We don't need E3. We can just put it out on the internet and people can just watch it. And then everyone else followed suit. Everyone else is doing the same thing to where now there's not even an E3. We can actually thank Nintendo for that. They're the ones that kind of started the whole thing to begin with. That's how Nintendo puts their products out there. That's how Nintendo puts their games out there, is through a Nintendo Direct. And around this time, when it gets summertime, there's usually a Nintendo Direct. And, what I don't understand is people are acting like this is some, monumental, breaking news. And they're putting it out there to where it actually starts to trend on Twitter to where people actually think there's a Nintendo Direct coming. And I don't understand. I don't understand the hype behind it, to be honest. Now, I understand the grind. I understand the frustrations as a YouTuber. Especially if you pigeonhole yourself and you're a Nintendo YouTuber and the majority of your audience is looking for like Nintendo content and you're over here like, okay, well, there was Tears of the Kingdom. There's not much content to talk about right now. So I have to think of a video to make because it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. Oh, let's talk about a Nintendo Direct. So all these Nintendo YouTubers start talking about how there's a Nintendo Direct, a possible Nintendo Direct coming. I even saw one guy who was like, oh, there's a script. We actually have the script of the Nintendo Direct. It's really getting old and it's getting lame. I'm sorry. I would much rather not upload a video at all than make up, oh, there's a possible Nintendo Direct coming. That shit is getting old. I'm just so sick and tired of it. Leave a comment below and let me know, are you sick and tired of everyone talking about a Nintendo Direct that might come? Because newsflash, no shit. Of course it's coming, dude. A Nintendo Direct is coming. It always comes around this time of the year. Within the next month or so, there probably will be a Nintendo Direct. You don't got to talk about it. We all know it's coming. It hasn't even been confirmed by Nintendo yet. Once Nintendo confirms it, then maybe you can talk about it. But what I don't understand, once Nintendo confirms it, why do you even need to make a video? Oh, there's a Nintendo Direct coming. Anyone knows that. They can just go and look on the, Nintendo's Twitter feed and they can see it for themselves. And yes, I understand some people, they don't have Twitter. A lot of people, they get their news and their information from their favorite YouTubers, and I understand it. So I'm not like blaming people for getting their information from like maybe one or two people on YouTube that they like to watch and listen to, but hearing your source tell you there may be a Nintendo Direct coming, it's so crappy in my opinion, and forgive my language if I cursed a few times. I'm not going to redo this video because I'm very passionate about what I'm going to say. So if you're getting your information from a certain like favorite YouTuber, I feel like they owe it to you to give you the right information, and to tell you a Nintendo Direct is coming, it's almost like a failsafe for them. It's like they can put out this juicy topic like, ooh, look at this rumor, this thing's coming, and it's a failsafe because we know it's coming. Of course there's a Nintendo Direct coming within the next 1 or 2 months. That's just logic. What's happened within the last decade, that's what happens. Nintendo around this time will put up a Nintendo Direct sometime between June, July. It usually happens. So you don't need to make a video every single year talking about a Nintendo Direct that's going to be coming between June and July. We already know it's going to happen. Hasn't been announced yet. forgive me for this rant. It's been a while since I've ranted like this before, so it feels good, honestly, to get riled up like this because when I went to my YouTube feed the other day and I saw so many people talking about Nintendo Directs, man, it really, for some reason it lit a fire under me, and I was like, there's a Nintendo Direct coming. I go to my Twitter and I'm like, there's no Nintendo Direct coming. It's just people talking BS, man. Like, it's just trying to get those clicks, get those views. And let's be honest here. Do those videos even get the views anymore? Do people care about Nintendo Directs anymore? Like, I don't understand. Like, if Nintendo does announce a Nintendo Direct, great. I might make a mental note of it so I can watch it later. Heck, maybe I'll even, sometimes I do it, it's very rare, but sometimes I'll even live stream the event and I'll react to it. But like, do people really get excited about these events now to where they get their hopes up? Because there's one thing that I've learned is if you get excited for these things, you just set yourself up for failure because you get super excited about maybe a possible, big announcement. And then it's like, they're talking about like some DLC or something you don't even care about. So definitely keep your hopes down when it comes to a Nintendo Direct, let alone the announcement of a Nintendo Direct. I'll never understand it, man. Leave a comment below. Do you still watch these videos where people are like, potential Nintendo Direct coming? Oh my God. Oh, let's talk about it. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just my age. I'm getting old to where I just don't care about that anymore. But it just feels like it's getting repetitive and it's getting old and it's getting lame. And I wish it would stop.